And here we move up. Jasmine, Robinson, Genevieve, Ann. And Ann right off the whistle gets a takedown here in the semifinals. Ann comes out with authority here at 65 kilograms. They're back to the feet. Ann hits the low single, but Robinson able to get out. Front headlock, gets 2 points off the exposure. And Robinson now leads on criteria 2-2. She goes to a leg lace. We'll see if she can get a turn off of this. And they're gonna go back to the feet. Entertaining first 38 seconds, 2-2, but Robinson has the criteria lead, and there's a double from space. See if Robinson can finish. She has it up high, and she gets 4-point throw, feet to back. And that was a powerful feet to back takedown. And it looks like she hit her head. We hope Ann is okay in this situation. So we're going to attend to this, go through concussion protocol.
Give him a yellow card. Give me a yellow card. Hey, get his name. You have a yellow card. No, it's not a foul.
So Robinson's corner asking for the fall. They threw the brick in. The officials threw it back, saying that she hit her head before that situation, and they're going to go through the proper protocols. And we hope Ann is okay in this situation. So just looking back at what happened in the first period, we're not even a minute into this match, and we saw Ann score right away off a takedown, off the whistle. And then Robinson scored off that front headlock, and then we just saw this exchange here where it was a blast double. Hard finish to the back. And that's why you see that 6-2 score. Kind of the storyline of this mat, really, just some situations that have extended the periods, just have never really had a period where we're just able to see the action clean through. Just a lot of these situations, some pokes in the eyes, some injuries have happened, and so just a little lengthier on this semifinal mat so far. It's just been one of the themes that has happened here, but you'd expect that. It's competitive right now, and there's a lot on the line here. There's a U17 national championship on the line, a world team spot on the line.
Is she okay?
She's crying and symptoms, so I can't tell her she has symptoms if she doesn't.
Did you tell if she was out or not?
I can't tell if she was or not.
Okay, if you give me the okay.
I'm giving y'all the okay because ultimately it's on the athlete to be truthful if they're having symptoms or not. I'll hang out and watch, but that's kind of all I can do. Especially when coach is saying, no, she didn't black out, she didn't black out.
We have a green light.
All right, they're going to move. They're going to move forward. So after that exchange, Ann will be down. We're going to start in the parterre position. And they're going to probably call it back to the feet here fairly quickly.
You bit her, man. That's illegal. She bit you? I've only got one side that I see. Bobby would have had both sides.
So Robinson saying she got bit. The mat official says a bite would have to have both sides. And so they're going to start back up. 35 seconds to go, 6-2 lead by Robinson. She shoots again from space, really good in that situation. Switches off to the body. They're calling it a slip. Not quite sure what happened there. Shot from space. And they called so challenge. So they're calling a takedown in that situation. So they're gonna so challenge brick was thrown. So we're gonna wait for an official to come and challenge this call, and we'll take a look.
I have video review on mat 3.
So we're gonna wait for a video review, so hold tight. So they're going to look and see if there was a takedown. They did call there was a takedown called, and so the challenge is why there was a takedown. So at this point it could be 6-2 if the call gets reversed and they take off the takedown, or lost challenge could be 9-2. So this is a big call coming up. Call is overturned, so they're going to go back to 6-2. So go back to 6-2. So that was a big call right at the end there, because Ann was able to score exposure right at the end of the period. And so what was once an 8-2 lead is now 6-4 at the end of the first period. So we have a match here in the semifinals between Robinson and Ann at 65 kilograms. Here we go back to the second period. We saw an eventful first period. There's a shot from space. We've seen that before, and Jasmine Robinson picks up two more. Robinson looks good right now, 8-4, 140 to go in the second period. We've seen how highly skilled Jasmine Robinson is. She has some real skill. And 1:35 to go. Swats the head, hits the head again. Now we saw this in the first period. Robinson good from the front headlock, so we'll see if she can score off of this again. 1:15 to go. They are not gonna allow it anymore. They're gonna bring them back to the feet. Jasmine Robinson leads 8-4, 1:11 to go. That was close to getting their heads hit. You just saw the situation there. Robinson just happened to go over the top. Not sure if they did ding heads in that situation. So they're going to call a trainer over, 1:03 to go in the second period. Just looking at that, we're glad that both athletes are okay. That could have been a lot worse if they would have went head on. It looked like Robinson did get dinged in that exchange, but just kind of went over the top of the head.
No, and I understand. Once I looked at it again and then stopped it, I'm like, yeah, maybe. But, so I was good with it.
Regardless, 1:03 to go. It's really on Ann at this point. 3/4 of the match down in this 4-minute match. U17 matches are 4 minutes. Head chuck by Ann. There's a low single by Ann. Now she's on the defense and spins around, and there is another takedown for Robinson. She now leads 10-4. Robinson's dominated this second period. She was ahead 6-4 heading into the break. Now she's extended that lead. She leads by 6. And there's a shot from space by Robinson, countered by Ann. Glance at the clock. She sees there's about 20 seconds to go. Another low shot, and there's a low double by Robinson. Ann has a crotch slip, but unable to secure it. Robinson gives a little look to the corner. Pushes the head down, gives a flex. And she wins 12-4. Jasmine Robinson on to the finals at 65 kilograms.